Welcome, Dominators. We are in war against Dutch Warlords 2. We have actually been in war versus Dutch Warlords 3, and we were able to win them. But Dutch Warlords 2 is actually very close to our rank in the World War. They're also in top 100. So it will be probably a stalemate. And I'm up against number 2 with my first attack, Mr. Thomas. And this is interesting base layout that I haven't seen before, and pretty ideal for heavy tank composition. And as I haven't done any heavy tank composition attacks in my War Academy yet, so I will actually explain my thinking process in War Academy. So here we are. And before I explain where I drop my troops, I have highlighted actually the main buildings that I'm taking a look at when I'm going with my heavy tanks. Of course, you're always looking at the tank destroyers or the anti-tank guns locations, and how to sabotage or use fighter planes, or however you will take care of them. And basically you need to go through every anti-tank gun and find a solution against it, because these defensive structures will destroy your heavy tanks quite quickly. But another thing is bunkers. Of course, town center, stronghold, and of course the fort as well. But the fort is actually wide open and without any defenses around it, like walls or anything. So I'm not worried about the fort. Plus, the fort has also a warning load up time, a couple of seconds, that you can use your sabotage or whatever you have planned to take it down or disable it before it starts spawning the generals. So what you can see here is bunkers are actually quite close to this edge that I will approach this base from, and the stronghold as well is quite close, so that when my heavy tanks will approach here, they will actually cause the spawn before I'm getting through the walls. So my plan here is actually to take my main army, drop them right here. So basically those are my tank destroyers and my Alliance 4 howitzers, as well as generals. Then my second drop, 2 heavy tanks, as well as 3 of my own trained howitzers, will approach from the dock side. And as you can see here, that these tank destroyers will quite quickly start the bunker spawn here. And I have a quite ideal location for sabotage. So what I will do, actually, I will use stab right away on this tank depot, bunker, anti-tank gun, as well as the stronghold. The stronghold stab here at the moment doesn't play a big role. It's just a cautionary matter. I can get it in the range, so why not? But I'm mostly interested in the anti-tank gun as well as the bunker here. This anti-tank gun will actually be taken care of by my howitzers here. And my my third army and my fourth move will be my 3 heavy tanks on the far left side, as well as currently the event troops. I can use my Impy army there as well. I left this last because there is a little bit of micro with the sabotage here that I want to get done before, because as soon as I drop here, I need to select betrayal and take take control of this heavy tank here as my 5th move. Thus, I need to switch between different elements. I want to leave it the last. And when I have taken control of this heavy tank, I will right away take a look at this heavy tank spawning from this bunker, because this will initiate the spawn right away when I drop my troops, when I make my first move. So by that time, this heavy tank is somewhere here. So what I will then take a look at is that ideally I would take it right away so that it could start cleaning up these buildings here. But the problem is that my howitzers probably haven't taken down this anti-tank gun yet by that time. And if not, then I will actually... my 6th move right away, when I have taken control of this heavy tank, I will of course sabotage the anti-tank gun as well as the down center here, because these troops are very close to the down center. And I want to make sure that the down center howitzers will not spawn, because howitzers actually, they do crazy amount of damage even against heavy tanks, and there is actually quite a lot of air defense still here, so I can't use my fighter planes safely against the howitzers either, so I will lock it down right away. And by that time the heavy tank probably is out of the gate, and I will then wait when it's right next to this anti-tank gun, and will take control of the heavy tank then and make it to the quick shoot right away against the anti-tank gun and take it down. Then my 8th move is Blitzkrieg, and this is a good place for the Blitzkrieg, because by that time my tanks, bottom tank and howitzers, are probably around here, so I can lock the 4th as well as prolong the sabotage on town center and stronghold. Then my 9th move will be prolonging again stronghold and 4th to make sure that these 2 buildings will not spawn any units. And then 10th move is probably not needed to prolong anymore the town center, because I will use also my gladiator strength on the impy armies and heavy tanks as soon as they are somewhere close to the town center to take it down quickly. But then I can still just use it against the anti-tank gun here in this corner. As 11th move, I'm against the British nation this time, so these British ranged infantry can actually deal a lot of damage behind the walls or wherever they are, somewhere here against my heavy tanks. I'm not that worried about the blacksmith, because if the blacksmith is taken down by my heavy tank, then the heavy tank is right next to them and will shoot them down anyways. But against this one I will use my fighter planes, and you can see it's quite safe as well, because the 4th actually is disabled anyways. So, and this tower probably will be taken down already by my howitzers, but these 2 towers, they don't matter that much. And when these are down, my 12th move, actually you cannot see it here on the map, but in the far bottom corner here there is actually the 2nd factory. I cannot explain it why it's in that corner, because it doesn't contribute anything to the defense there. But anyways, so I can easily just take it down with my fighter planes. So that is the plan. And as you can see here, actually heavy tanks attacks often seem like, I mean, they are just, you drop your heavy tanks and then just zap a couple of anti-tank guns and the fight is over. Actually, it isn't. So heavy tank army attack, in my experience, is actually much more micro than the regular army attacks. So as you saw here, total 12 moves that I had to think through before I'm going to the battle. Let's see how we do. So here we are back in the war map. As you can see, my army composition is the same as I already explained in the War Academy. I also have a couple of bazookas that I can use for cleaning up later. So what I didn't know actually before my attack was how strong the tower coalition or defensive structures coalition is. It's only level 2, so that doesn't worry me much. And as you can see here, everything goes as planned, at least until now. Only thing is that I plan to drop the howitzers to the bottom a little bit quicker, but in the heat of the battle I forgot to drop the 3 howitzers in the bottom, so I'm doing it now, and actually was looking now that is the bottom still the best place to drop them, but I still chose to drop them there. And as you can see from my Alliance army officers, actually 3 of them are already down, so it took a bit longer time than I anticipated to take down these buildings here. So I had to use rally against the stronghold to make sure that I prevent the spawn. And this sabotage on the top anti-tank gun that I had planned, I decided not even to use because my fighter planes were not deployed anywhere else, so I was just simply able to take the anti-tank gun down with my fighter planes. But other than that, everything went according to the plan, and I'm quite happy with the result. Really minor losses as well, only, yeah, basically no troop losses at all. Thanks.